Welcome to Sauce and Pepper with myself and my co-hosts. And as you can see, we have a new face here in the person of Kingsley. So I promise you nothing but an exciting episode, informative and educative episode. So we are going to be talking about two things. We are going to be talking about Shatta, Wale and Stonebwoy over Accra Sports Stadium. And then we dive straight into the Julobi house.
Happenings of Ghana.
Yes, happenings of Ghana. So say, Shatta Wale is angry at Stonebwoy.
When is he ever not? Like that's my entire
Shatta the vex.
When is he ever not? Like
yes.
Most of the time, yes, like he runs and just like sometimes he says things and it makes you think, oh, it's true. There's like he's making some points, but sometimes to Charlie it is way over the bar. Like this particular case, I don't get it all. You've not been denied.
Okay, so before you give us your opinion, give us the background to
okay, background.
Yes.
So he says, I like the first tweet was, I'll be going live soon. We have some news about Freedom Wave concert.
Now he's doing it at a festival.
Doing a festival.
Yep.
Then the guy, like, people are asking, so when will it, like, when would it? He says very soon. Then he tweets and he says he has some bad news. It might not happen. Like then Shatta goes on like a 45 minutes. Like I took my time to like watch that live because I went on a very long rant about sabotage, and you would think that they said Shatta Wale can't have the stadium. Seriously.
Yeah.
The first live he did,
right,
that was the impression I got. So I'm like, now class like stadium for can they do that? Can you book two people at the same time? Like it wasn't like, for me, it wasn't making sense. Like, do you get it?
Yeah.
Like let it make sense. Have you paid? And they said come for your money. All those questions were not answered in the first rant.
Right.
It was as if they said, so they said he is big brother. And then so brother. It says, that thing not day here.
Yeah.
Like that thing not day here. And we for sure that thing. Like you be sell out. Hey, the word sell out. The word sell out
is one of his mantra.
Most used. Most abused.
I think
inappropriate usage. I think Shatta, when you meet him and then you say hello hi, and then you probably go and say hello hi to Stonebwoy, right?
You sell out.
You sell out.
You sell out.
Like
you sell out.
The sell out.
You have to be loyal to only him.
No, it's a business they are running.
Exactly.
First of all, the stadium has the right to decide who they give the place to.
Yeah.
So, second, they need to make money. Look at how, like, we are all complaining that the stadium is bad.
Yeah.
The place is deplorable. They need funds to keep it up. One person's funds won't do it. It just makes sense. Economies of scale. If you are booking for 3 days and I'm booking for 1 day, it's 4 days, right? So I'll make more money. But if you are booking 3 days, I'll give you a discount because you are doing 3 days continuous. Maybe the 2 days is more. I don't know what the thing is. The point is, he did not book and pay and seal. In the stadium people's mind, he always has 25th. So 25th is there. Like you know my yes, and so they in their mind they know that Shatta will use 25th. So I'm sure even if he had not even come to say that he will do, I'm sure in their mind they know that 25th there they have that revenue coming. It's part of their plan. Like every business has a plan. Revenue plan. I'm sure 25th is part of their revenue plan. According to the national, like the stadium people. So background, they said he can't do the concert. So the first live he cancelled. He said the concert is cancelled, right? That's what he said. So like that's the following day. With everybody say the concert is cancelled, and then you know that the hard die fans they'll go under Stonebwoy's comment. Tell you they were bashing the man. They said that he's a what? He's envious. I'm like, come on, like he didn't take 25th on the stadium. He took 22nd.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't see the envy here. So wait, so hold on. So Afrochella and Afro Nation, they are two different shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
One started first. before the other came to join. So then Afrochella will say, because they started in Ghana, Afro Nation can't come to Ghana. So like it is like a competition. No,
Okay,
that's
so
how the thing is.
The thing is,
Okay, can I?
Yes, please,
so
please.
I just want to ask, do you think his rant is justified? Shatta Wale's rant.
Massa.
Is it
Massa.
justified?
To be honest, this issue is 50-50.
Okay.
So
Massa, it wasn't just
no, it's 50-50, and I'll explain why.
Right. Explain.
So from where I sit, I am looking at a Shatta Wale who has started something and is trying to build on it. So we all know Beam Concerts happens in December.
Right.
But Shatta Wale and Medical came together to start this Freedom Wave concert. And last year was massive. So it's becoming like a rapaholic of a sort.
Right.
Where we know that every 25th, if you want high end, you go to Sarkodie. And if you want street, you come to the stadium.
Right.
That one, whether rain or shine, you dey inside.
How much is that show? 10 cities.
No,
it
depends. I think it's the stand you take.
So I'm looking at a Shatta Wale who is looking at maybe expanding the one night concert into, say, a festival.
That's what he said, right?
Yes, and now there's a Stonebwoy who usually would hold his concerts in enclosed environments like the AICC, the arena and all that, Grand Arena and all that. So, and we know the history between these two artists.
Yeah.
So the moment you come in and you make it look like you also want to do something at where he has started.
Okay.
You know, it's a Stonebwoy. That is why we are talking about it this way. If he were to be Shatta Wale, he would have justified why the stadium is not for Stonebwoy.
Okay.
But Shatta Wale, because he thinks he can always sell out, use words, throw words about.
There's another word he like.
But this time, the thing is like it backfired. Quote and
No, but
unquote.
wait, I don't
But,
get you. Wait, you said if it was Shatta Wale, he would justify why the place should be for Stonebwoy.
No, he would justify why he's also entitled to get the space on, say, the 22nd.
And it's not for one person.
And it's not for one person.
I get you, but when it is not his,
Yes.
When the table turns.
But you see, it goes a long way to tell us that this culture of us not having event centers. Now we are outgrowing our venues.
Right.
If you ask any A-list artist right now if he or she would want to book, say, the AICC or the Grand Arena,
Which one? The Dome. But the Dome, they do concerts there.
that's what I'm saying. That's
Well, like it's not
usually
big enough.
it's not big enough. Usually you have people like still lurking around. Sometimes I don't know if they don't check the overflow. I don't know if they don't check the tickets numbers, but most of the time you go there and there are lots of people not having places to sit. The VIP places have been occupied by people.
Oh, Charlie.
And a lot of issues. So I'm saying that government should use this as a test case to say, okay, how can we expand the already existing venues, or even have plans
But
of
they said they were going to
building?
build new one, right?
There are a lot of things they've said they will do.
But the fact of the matter is that
Wait,
Shatta Wale,
taxes, they would have done it by that.
Long time.
the other side of the coin is Shatta Wale, you don't have a case.
No,
Because you see,
Okay.
I said something for him, but now let me go to the other side. The other 50 is you book a place for a day. Stonebwoy show will be on 20th, and I hear they even moved. They convinced Stonebwoy to move his days from 23rd to 22nd, just for you, just to bring peace. So are you telling me that you're set up? No? Are you more than Jay-Z? I believe Shatta, if he really wants to hold this concert, he can. He's just creating some buzz. This is some PR for the event, and then making it like he's a victim here. Because take it or leave it, 22nd and 25th there's going to be a showdown.
It's gonna be a
From
showdown.
numbers to performances to the number of celebrities. Is Sarkodie even going to show up? Because Sarkodie also has a show on 25th.
Did he say Sarkodie is going to show up?
No, I'm just saying.
He
Because-
actually sent a tweet out that whether Sarkodie and Stonebwoy like it, they will be on Freedom Wave concert.
By force. Can you
That
imagine?
was before this whole saga.
Before this whole
Please,
thing
let's hold
started.
him.
And in all of this, I am asking myself, is the show really a joint show or is just for Shatta Wale?
It's a Shatta Wale concert with he and Medical.
Yeah, so where is Medical in all of this?
Oh,
Or
no.
he's not interested?
So,
No, I really think how the stadium people this is not like yesterday. It wasn't like they called Shatta to say Shatta, Charlie, you know go figure the stadium for 23rd to 25th. Oh. There's been conversations, so it's not like he apparently this me I'll just use from what I heard from one of the journalists on multimedia. He said the stadium people said when Shatta's team came to talk about the stadium, they told him that there was another team also inquiring about the usage of the stadium.
Yes.
He was told that.
Yes.
But for now, it looks like they would take the stadium after the 25th. He didn't mind.
okay.
And they didn't disclose which other team was. At this point, we didn't hear anything about it. Then they come to say, oh, wait a minute. The other team has said to do this before. Then he bought. Which team? So now the worst of it all is Stonebwoy's team. Like, fine.
see,
I don't want
but-
anybody else. So let me finish it. So right now, me personally, I really think that it is just the Stonebwoy factor. I'm sure if it had been any other artist, Shatta Wale wouldn't have gone on a rant or say that they are being a and all that. And the management of Stonebwoy has also come to say that Shatta is not bringing out all the facts because they actually had to move their dates from 23rd to 22nd for him.
Yes.
And they even offered him the chance to use some of their vendors
Yes.
so that his setup doesn't have to be from scratch. And I really I don't really see what is wrong with that because fine, you have your own setup. So means that we are using the same vendors but different setups. So instead of them moving all their things out and someone else driving in, they'll just rebrand the place to Shatta. And the first one is BIM. Like, seriously, if he really, really wants me, at first I was like, hey, maybe this is a PR. Maybe he doesn't want to do the show. Right? He's been given an out.
It's all PR gimmicks.
He's been
It's
given
all
an
creating some awareness.
So right now,
and
he's
all
promoting a December show in September.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
Like, why
So-
does he need that for, though? I thought he had the
because
numbers.
he wants to fill the stadium. I think
He should
so.
just do the concert.
And you see,
you go.
if he's
and then
even-
they'll
if
do
he's even
number-
crying about
we'll talk about the
sabotage,
numbers.
I
Which
think-
sabotage? Another word he likes.
Shatta Wale.
Sell out and sabotage.
Shatta Wale sabotages his own artist more than anybody. I don't know if you remember last year, Wale had to come out to say that Shatta Wale and his team they did something and she wasn't able to even get an award. She was supposed to go and receive an
Oh
award.
yes.
but The
Right?
team of Shatta Wale did something. And this same
They
Shatta Wale.
interrupted his
Yeah,
so she
and this
couldn't
same
go
Shatta Wale in 2015, when there was BGMA going on, decided to organize another concert at the
Outside.
Shatta Beach just to sabotage the
wait, you've
BGMA.
gone too far. On 2018,
So-
they pulled flyer 2018 when Stonebwoy was having BIM concerts. Shatta Wale did free. This one, it wasn't 10 cedi, it was
So,
free. Freedom
Sabotage
concert
sellouts shouldn't
at-
come in here for Shatta Wale because
He's not the right person
do-
to use those words. He
Nah.
does it more than
I
anybody.
think for an artist who is always preaching unity in the industry
Hey.
and always asking that artists should come together and rally
To
for
even
a
be
good
nicer.
cause, and he should be honest, sincerely speaking, that the time frame from 22nd to 25th.
No, but wait, so let's be fair to
Can't-
him. He
can't-
doesn't have 22nd.
Okay,
22nd is
Yeah.
somebody
so-
else's show.
right.
Yeah.
They will finish like at dawn 23rd.
23rd.
They will set down quarter 6 p.m. 23rd. He has from 23rd 6 p.m.
To 24.
So maybe
Or
Shatta Wale is
25th
to
doing
25th
25th morning
10 p.m.
No,
Because they don't even
25th
start
like maybe
early,
2
we
p.m.
know.
They have to do sound check. So 2 p.m. Unless he's telling us he's bringing a Renaissance tour kind of setup.
I'll bring in Blue Ivy to come and do
Like, seriously, the setup we do in Ghana here, they don't use 3 days to do those setups.
To be fair, some do. Or
We
some,
do.
yeah, to be fair.
Global Citizen Festival, they are the only ones who use 3 days to set up.
To be fair,
We started seeing it when I closed for work. I started seeing it. I was regretting not getting the chance.
we are getting there. That one. We are
Unfortunately,
getting
uses
there.
3 days.
Yes,
So-
yes.
Please.
Yes.
The Shatta is not using 3 days.
The points I'm trying to make
Sorry,
is
sorry.
that for someone who is always preaching unity, I don't think this is the way to go.
Master, he doesn't
because
do anything
I believe this can be done. He knows very well that so is he saying that because he's putting up his show on 25th,
Nobody
nobody should put up a show
But you know the
before
funny
that?
thing, when Shatta didn't
it's-
have lots of support on social, and he would say it's because we are sellouts and sabotage, because he does it to so many of his colleagues, and so many people could bring receipts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the receipts that were coming were terrible.
Yeah.
Like the
Yes.
2018 same day event, I'm doing and you're doing it so close to mine.
Yes.
Yours is free, of course.
Yes.
Who is come to pay
Yes.
300 cedis when they can come for 10 cedis or free?
And
then
that only
Sakode has
exposes you.
25th December.
Yeah.
You've come to set yours on 25th December. So
Yeah,
of course,
that
he
only
didn't have
that
Yeah.
only
backing.
exposes
Karma
you
has a way
that-
of visiting everybody.
Yes,
But you see, this one is not even in any way to sabotage
one is
you.
not
You have
karma.
22nd to 25th. Come on.
I think there's space
Come
for
on.
everyone.
There is no karma.
There's
Master.
space
It
for
doesn't-
everyone.
we
This
should
can be
like-
we
done.
should will the Accra Sports Stadium to him. That one we know is a Shatta Wale from here.
on from 1st December to 31st.
and then you ask, what does it really take away from the Freedom Wave concert?
But medical, come and speak.
Stonebwoy-
Medical,
If
medical.
Stonebwoy is to organize his own on 22nd,
He
what
said
does
he
it
should- he
really
said he
take
should go
away?
to Saka, but that is where he.
Can you imagine?
Everybody knows that Stonebwoy Saka's pack is what he deserves. He should
No,
go
but he
there.
has an
You know
audience for
Shatta-
Saka Park.
No, it
and he has
says-
an audience for being concert.
And then he should bring. So they are saying that his audience that comes to Saka Park and the audience that come to Beam concert, still he won't fill the stadium. So you shouldn't come and waste space.
You know, that is also something we have to look at, because now we are going to look at attendance. We are going to look at artists that will
Master,
show up on
I really
Stonebwoy and not show up
don't-
on
I'm telling you, they'll
Shatta
go
Wale.
for both. Ghanaian artists, they will go for both. Someone
be
will come
nice.
and perform on Stonebwoy stage and go and perform on Shatta stage. And that is, I don't see the purpose of it is to entertain their fans.
Right.
So if you have a song with me and I have a song with Shatta, I don't see any problem performing on
Especially
both
this
stages.
year when
That is
Afro
why
Nation
I
is
was
not
asking, what
happening.
would this really take away from the Freedom
Afro Nation is
Wave?
not happening.
It
So
wouldn't
back
take
to
away
back
from
entertainment
the
by
festival.
ourselves.
Anyway, NSA has made a public announcement.
Ah.
Do not do flyer with their names without securing your
Approval.
contract and payment.
Right.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
To whom it may
to
concern.
whom it may concern. But like seriously, like jokes aside,
Yeah.
December sounds promising. Like
Yeah.
the conversation in December will be counting heads, will be counting tables, will be counting revenue.
If really we are preaching unity, then I am looking at a future where
excited right now.
Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale, they all come together.
I don't want them together on any stage.
Oh Lord.
Why?
That would be
Why?
massive.
Why don't you want them together?
You know, I really don't see the unity being there because today Shatta is playing nice, tomorrow he's playing dirty. For me, I don't see it from Stonebwoy. Probably Stonebwoy does it, but he doesn't do it openly. But Shatta
Okay.
always does it openly. So today, Shatta is so nice, and then the next time, he's not being nice. I like seriously when I was listening to Shatta's rant, and he has continued doing it, calling him cripple, and I don't like that. Like if you want to have a discussion with someone or just have an argument with somebody, let's be intellectual about it. Like, why do you have to use like words like that to describe people? And then I go and thinking, so do we have people who are disabled that are Shatta fans? Like, are you comfortable following somebody that is insulting a disability? It's not like something that someone has control of, which can happen to anybody at any time. More especially in this Ghana, on the roads we have. Like I think I don't really see the unity there. Seriously, that's just the truth.
Okay.
But it would have been wonderful.
It would have been nice,
It would
but
have
it's
been
not there, and it
nice.
shouldn't be forced. As I said to you the last time, I don't think that the fact that you and I are in the same industry means we should be friends.
Right.
Oh yes.
We have acquaintances, even in the office. We have acquaintances.
Yes,
We
yes.
have cliques. So being hi, hello from afar, it's been working so far. It shouldn't be forced. Because the last time they tried forcing it, nothing good came out of it. So please.
Well, in any case, the Freedom Wave concert is still going to happen.
Yeah.
Beam concert is still going to happen.
Yeah. We're going for both.
Yes. So I don't think, Shatta, on all your ranting, you are still going to organize the show. You are going to organize the event. So why don't you rather, you being the preacher of peace and unity, move in that light and direction? Yes.
Please let me give you his ID.
Yeah, but Shatta knows that, look, in preaching unity, you don't have to tear someone down.
Yeah.
Just to
But
rise up.
preaching
No,
unity.
you don't do that.
You don't have to tear someone down.
Yes, you don't